Hello friends, hello beautiful people, welcome back to Elastic Videos. We're back again on another video. Hope you're all doing well, hope you're staying safe. So on this one, recently I've been seeing a lot of, I'm just such a proud Nigerian. I'm so proud to be Nigerian, and just recently what even sparked my interest in this video is I've been seeing so many developments in terms of how Nigerians develop themselves as content creators, as professional people, as corporate people, as athletes, as business people just around the world, as artists, as actresses, actors. Everything is so inspiring. Just the other day I was just watching a lot of new music videos of a lot of recent Afro beats, and honestly, like, just reading the comments of those videos were so inspiring to me, because obviously I read comments of some of these videos sometimes, but it's been a long time I've read them. And reading things like, oh, Nigeria makes me proud, or reading things like, oh, I'm from Uganda, but Nigeria is the best in the music industry. Reading things like, man, Nigeria produces at least the top 5 best artists in Africa every year, or like new talent are being developed every single day, every single month, every single year in our country, Nigeria. It just made me reflect. It was more than the song, it was more than the creative stuff I was singing around, but it was just the deep feeling I had about how special the Nigerian dream is, in terms of how much we as a people actually work. If you're watching me here today, you may be Nigerian, you may not be, but you may have had Nigerian friends. Let me know in the comments. Have you met Nigerian friends? Do you have any Nigerian friends? What are their personalities like? Do you feel like you vibe well with them? Do you feel like they're hardworking people? Do you feel like they're very resilient people? Because a lot of times I hear people just around the world say, oh, my Nigerian friend, oh, he's so smart, he's so hardworking, oh, he loves business, oh, he's so creative, oh, he's so funny, oh, he's so studious, oh, he's always so happy in any circumstance, oh, she always has so much hope in everything that happens. Things like that. I know that this is a common thing around the world. If you're even living in Nigeria right now watching this video, you may not know how Nigeria is so praised outside of Nigeria, because a lot of people, a lot of cultures, a lot of people ask, what is so special about Nigerians? So this one I tried to talk about the Nigerian dream, and just before this video, even searching about it, like, I wonder if there's been content on the Nigerian dream before this, or if there have been people that have done any content on Nigerian dream. And surprisingly, I saw this man. His name is Kola Olutime. I'm going to put a book of his over here, and he wrote a book called The Nigerian Dream, actually, and I've never heard about this before, so I really would love to see it, and I'll put it here for you guys as well if you want to check it out, and maybe when I put the link or whatever, we can read it together at the same time. But I'm very interested to see what it's about. It said the Nigerian dream is about having your own personal dream and living it in spite of the many discouraging and difficult factors in the country. Very true. This is a call to action for every Nigerian and lover of Nigeria, so that we can jointly build a nation that becomes our pride as well as the envy of other nations. This book helps you to induce a dream that will not only provide the personal benefit, but will also help you to play your part in nation building. A must read for every Nigerian and a lover of Nigeria and lovers of Nigeria. It is time to lift our nation from the consequences of inactivity. More on this, and you can see it as I put aside, but this is so beautiful just to think about. Like, that is so true. We as Nigerians, just being international students, even if you're not an international student, so many things affect us as a whole, even from when we're younger, but somehow we still find a way to stand on top of things. Somehow we still find a way to be the best in the things that we do. Somehow we still find a way to have that strong willpower. Somehow we're still a people very, it seems like we're disunited, if that makes sense, but we're also united in our ways of outlook towards, like, we're so hardworking, we're so resilient. So I just wanted to I don't know, that was just beaming in my head, the Nigerian dream, just seeing so many creatives developing this day and age. So she's just seeing so many people, even on YouTube, even big content creators such as other ones that are not even Nigerians, just Africa as a whole, even Wode Maya, Miss Trudy, Tayo, I know, so many creators, so many amazing people around. Steven Nuchuko or something. So many people that just show beautiful things happening around Africa, beautiful things happening around Nigeria. I know there's this channel also that shows what a lot of international students are doing outside of Nigeria or outside of other African countries. It's so beautiful, and just specifically, it just really inspired me. Like, I have this inner feeling like I just want every Nigerian to fulfill their goals. I want everyone to continue to fulfill their goals. I want us to continue to inspire people around the world. I want us to continue to be strong in the face of difficulties, in the face of adversities. I want us to continue to enrich ourselves around us, because anywhere you find Nigerians, guys, if it's in an organization, if it's in a club, if it's in a church, we're always hyper most of the time. Coming together, Nigerians are always laughing, they're always funny, they're always doing this, doing that. They're always finding ways to make the best out of every situation. Things get hard, and not just, if I even break it down, for example, things going on in Nigeria is one side of things, like, oh, the insecurity, the government corruption, so many things going on, sometimes killings here and there. Even though our country is relatively safe, there's just so many things that makes it unsafe, and it's almost getting worse than better, but we're praying that everything gets better. And you can let me know in the comments, what are things that you've heard recently of Nigerian news? I know we've had so many like phases of things. Last time I talked about something like this was during NSAS. That was in October 2020 last year. Now we have a lot of insecurity in the government. We have the government banning Twitter, stuff like that. We have so many people not having admissions into school in Nigeria. It's really crazy, and it's sad to think about, but at the same time, what inspires me, what makes me feel like I can even have a change in this, is just the hope I see in Nigerians doing things regardless of what they've been through, right? So I've talked about the first part of people actually going through these things in Nigeria. Nigeria can be very exciting. If you're a visitor on here, let me know. Would you like to visit Nigeria? It's very exciting. People will host you, they'll welcome you, you have a lot of fun. But of course, there are the parts whereby we're still working on, and hopefully you'll get perfect soon, but it's not always like that, right? So there's that side. And then let me talk about the international student side of things, being a Nigerian outside of Nigeria. Maybe you studied in school till like your secondary school, which is like your middle school, your high school in Nigeria, and then you had to move out of Nigeria. You're now here in the US, in Canada, in UK, everywhere. Nigerians are literally everywhere around the world. But then you're so far away from family, or now you're living in another country. Okay, cool, things are okay, smooth a little bit with your education and stuff, but you don't get to see your family. You go home. Some people don't even go home for like the whole 4 years they're here at school. Some people get to go home every year, summer, weekend. But I just feel like all these things drain can be very, even though we tend to not think about it, they can be very draining on our mental health. Just feeling like so many, for example, I'm in the US, or just seeing like, oh, so many Americans get to, go to their families like, oh, 45 minutes away, 1 hour away, or 20 minutes away, whereby us as international students, sometimes we're just like, okay, we have people around, but we don't have our main families sometimes. It can be very hard. It can be very just, you feel like you don't have the same level of togetherness. And even because of this, I'm not saying that families break up because of this. No, families in Nigeria are relatively quite strong in our types of culture, in many cultures around the world too, where the system is more together. Cultures are quite strong, but in general, sometimes you see that because the older, like the children in the family are going off to school. Like at some point they need to go to university, and a lot of people would then bring their children out of the country to study. But then it's like, okay, the family is still together, but then you're a bit broken off. Some people don't even get to see their sisters or brothers for many years. Maybe from like year 13 or 14, they go somewhere else, another country, go to study. Of course, they'll be communicating on phone, but it's not the same thing. It's not the same relationship. Before you even come back home, maybe your sister and your brother, they're already, of course, 5 years older. Maybe they are now going to school. So it's just like, there's lots of dynamics to it. And not to just make this video too long, but it just makes me think like, there are so many things that we go through that we don't even talk about, that we just see as, okay, it's normal, yeah. Or you just be like, oh yeah, I'm a global student, yeah, I'm traveling here and there and there and there. But then you still miss family sometimes, or you feel like, okay, it's not the same level of support. You feel like even though you've had the best relationships with maybe your parents, your siblings, someone in your family, at some point you feel like it's not the same relationship anymore. There are just some things you don't have someone to lean on to be like, oh yeah, family, that's just what I wanted to talk about in that side of things. But just the Nigerian dream, just how beautiful it is to see that regardless of so many things that we go through as people, regardless of so many adversities, regardless of how far apart we are at some point in our lives, like even in terms of even extended families, you see that when you were younger, you probably hung out with more of your extended family than when you're older now and you're traveling around the world. Or even if you are in Nigeria, you're off to school is not going that smoothly. Everyone is just kind of hustling for money all around the place. People are more on the move than trying to spend time together. So it can be very hard, it can be very tough, but it's just me being someone that has also now and in the past also developed ways in my head and implemented it to take action towards helping Nigeria in some ways, like some little ventures I do here and there. It's just seeing this whole atmosphere now, I mean, it's always been there, but just being more aware of this the Nigerian dream, guys. And I really do believe in it. I believe that even if you're not Nigerian watching this, you can get so inspired from Nigeria. I know there's so many names I could mention right now, but there's so many. Maybe I'll put links in the description of many Nigerians that are doing amazing things around the world. But even just your friends that you know, even as a Nigerian watching this, you know that there are so many things that you don't even give yourself credit for. But just the reason, as a Nigerian, a lot of times when we're even hard on ourselves, it's not because we're doing less, it's just because we're so prone to that culture of go get it. We're go-getters. We're literal go-getters. No matter how weak you think you are, no matter how you don't think you're such a smart student, or you don't think you're doing so well in your work or in your school, the fact that you're even thinking about it, the fact that you're like, I don't know what I'm doing, is already enough. It means that you do have the drive. And that's like, I don't know if I've met any Nigerian that really doesn't have any drive. I mean, of course you see some, but at the end of the day, regardless of what they're doing, they'll still have it low-key at the back of their minds, like, okay, what am I doing with my life? Let me snap back to reality and let me figure out what I'm really doing with my life. Alright, so that was just some of the things I wanted to share. I hope you've been able to pick one of two things from this video. Let me know in the comments, what is the Nigerian dream to you? What are you inspired by as a Nigerian? What are you inspired by as a non-Nigerian? What are the things that you've gone through recently that you didn't give yourself credit for, but now you're like, okay, yes, I did this. I am patting myself on the back. I wasn't perfect at this point in my life, but I am trying. Just the fact that I'm thinking about it means that I am getting somewhere and I'm going to make something of it, you know? So I just wanted to share that. What else? I did take screenshots of this book, which I said I'll leave for you all. There was also this other book. It actually said it was by, it says The Nigerian Dream, the Ice Prince story. It's funny because I never ever searched Nigerian Dream on Google, but just searching The Nigerian Dream made me see this. So I hope it will be more of like a popular thing now, like hashtag The Nigerian Dream. Let everyone around the world, assimilate or, learn from The Nigerian Dream, okay? This book says The Nigerian Dream, the Ice Prince story. I didn't even know this was a real book, or like this was acting or something. It says Panshak Ice Prince is a songwriter, performer and entertainer. His mega hits Oleku Aboki have earned him accolades around the globe. He's an author, writer and creator. His works include roles and scripts, blah, blah, blah. So I've never seen this before, but this is interesting to see. Ice Prince, he's an artist in Nigeria. There's so many artists in Nigeria right now making us so proud. Like, if you want to be inspired, go to recent. I just marvel at the creativity, like so much talent. Like, imagine these are even the talents that we see on our screens, on TV, maybe on the news once in a while. Imagine the depth of talent in our country, the depth of talent outside our country that are even so much untouched. Like, just even that act of being such a resilient and willpower filled person is such a talent as a Nigerian, and I really do believe so. So that's the Nigerian dream to me, guys. I'm going to put some resources in the description if you like to check out. Let me know in the comments, what do you think about this? Let me know, like I said, if you've met Nigerians, if you are a Nigerian, I just want to hear from you. I just want to say, like, whatever stage you are in life right now, you're doing a good job. The fact that you're alive, the fact that you're trying, the fact that every day you wake up and sometimes you're like, oh, what am I doing today? What am I doing in my life? Like, it's okay. Like, those are the things where you're actually moving forward. It shows that you're actually willing to self-develop yourself. You're actually willing to develop as a person. So I'm just so proud of you. I just want to say that whoever you are watching this right now, I'm just so proud of you for everything that you do, the little, the small. Give yourself credit for it, invite some friends, talk to some friends, hear about what their own experiences are as well, hear about some issues they are going through. Let's learn to also talk to each other. I think that's also part of the Nigerian dream, having friends where you can actually share your stories to, like, omo, this thing hard though, this money I don't lose am with this thing, this business don't collapse. So, talk to each other, be free with each other, and I really do believe that, and I really hope that even in disunity, we can be as united as ever. We can continue to learn from each other, share experiences and grow together. Thank you all so much for this video. Don't forget to come back for more, subscribe, comment. We're going to be doing maybe more on this series on maybe the Nigerian dream, just specific things in Nigeria, specific things in Africa, just around Africa in general. And I'm just so excited for this. Thank you all so much for stopping by today. God bless you. I hope to see you again on the next one. Come around, come and see this beautiful Nigerian face. And also let me know in the comments, you can even feature on here. We can do Zoom calls and we'll share it with people on here as well. Thank you all so much. God bless you. Stay tuned for more. Stay in the spirit of the Nigerian dream. I'm so proud of you, and I hope that God blesses you in everything that you do. Okay, God bless you all, and see you again soon. Bye.